Vlogmas day 15. Wow, I'm actually pretty surprised at myself for actually, I'm actually surprised. I'm actually, because actually is the word of the day. Didn't you know? I'm so surprised that I've made it thus far. So I don't want to jinx it. So I'm hoping I keep going. There's pretty much 10 more days to go. Now I don't know what the rule is. Am I supposed to upload on the 25th or not? I don't know. You guys tell me. Is that the rule? I think it is the rule, but I'm not sure. So today I finished my video around 3:30, and then I'm letting it render, and now it's uploading. By the time you see this video, it'll already have been online because it'll come before this one. So please make sure that you do watch my ornaments video. I did change the style of editing just to kind of test it out. It won't be next week's video because I decided that the bonus video is going to be next week's video so that I could just take it easy and relax and spend the holidays and my birthday kind of just taking it easy so I don't have to rush for a video for next week because that one's already made. But let me know what you think of that new style. So it's kind of a mixture of like voiceover and commentary at the same time. So yeah, I'm a little nervous on that. I figured today it would be fun as the Vlogmas to kind of glaze my ornaments. I have this Sophie and Toffee sealer that I actually haven't used. Why is the word actually today? I didn't use this sealer, and I figured it would be kind of neat because I do need to seal these ornaments so that I can put them on the tree so that they don't kind of scratch off with the actual little plasticky pines. I tried to make an ornament with my friend Catvox's absolutely adorable drawings from Animal Crossing. So if you guys haven't seen her video, go give her much love. I'm gonna link to that. You're gonna see it pop up here. She makes amazing drawings. I love her style so much. So I tried to make an ornament with one of these, and it didn't work out unless if I had to use something that needed more time to kind of harden. So I'm gonna have to try and brainstorm a way for this to work in a project potentially. All right, where are we? Also, I did notice, so you guys don't need to tell me, because I noticed that the video for my ornaments is actually overly exposured. So that is because I had it on automatic, what's it called? On auto exposure. So that is definitely not something I should be doing because it just ended up being overly saturated in its white. So yeah. By the way, I'm loving this. This glaze is really good because I don't have to clean the brush every single time. I just have to put it back in there. And yeah, it looks like I missed a couple of spots with the black. But we're gonna let it dry, so I'm gonna let it dry in a cup. Like so. There. That way I don't have to worry about it rolling all over the place. But yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good glaze. Okay, let's do our little Pikachu. Do you guys have a favorite glaze? Usually up until now I've been using the floor one. Varathane? I think it's called. I think I've been using, yeah, Varathane. And because it's pretty much cheaper by the gallon, it's like 30 bucks. And I think I've only used maybe not even 200 milliliters, and I've had it for a long time. I don't know if I'm glazing this all wrong. I almost never glaze. A lot of you guys ask me what glaze I use, and that's pretty much what I use because I never use it. I'm curious to see how this is going to look when it's dried up. I'm seeing streaks, and that's my fault. I'm going to have to be lighter on my hands. Should I do this one too? I don't think so. I don't think I should put glaze on foam because that could just ruin everything. Alright, Pikachu, your turn to just chill over here. What have you guys got planned for Christmas, by the way? I know usually on the 24th, we're at Pat's parents' place. And then on the 25th, we are at my dad's place. So we kind of divide the time this way. What are your plans for the holidays? Do you go out? Do you prefer not going out? I mean, sometimes I wish I could just stay home, but then I know myself and be like, I really wish we could do things with people, and I really like hanging out with my siblings a lot. So my siblings are fun people, We always have fun when we hang out. I don't even know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Do you guys divide time evenly, or do you like staying indoors? Or do you go to work parties or school parties? We usually have work parties at the school I work at. We have like little potlucks. It's not like this huge corporate thing where they have these gigantic parties and everyone's invited and there's all that stuff. It's really homebrew kind of, what's it called? Party. This one. This paint, by the way, so the glow-in-the-dark paint really glows, but it is a pain in the bum to use. I know one of you guys said that you really enjoyed buying it. This is probably the earlier version before they thickened it, so it's pretty liquidy. Let me let you hear it. I don't want to knock this down because I probably will. You see? It's super liquidy. Super liquidy. So it really did take I think three or four coats. I lost count because I forget to count. See, oversaturated here. So yeah, it's super liquidy and very chalky. So when you paint, it really does go on very chalky and crumbly. So you have to wait in between each layer for it to dry. Now, it's not as fun as it sounds because I'm okay with waiting for paint to dry. But this paint, again, remember guys, this is the earlier version. So I know they changed their formula. This one takes anywhere between half an hour to 2 hours to dry. Thin layers. We're talking about the same thin layers that it'll take about, I don't know, 5 minutes for this to dry. So it's supposed to be acrylic paint, or is it? It just says paint. Maybe I'm just making assumptions. Maybe I'm just making assumptions. But yeah. I'm just gonna get my Bulbasaur. I was so happy with this Bulbasaur. You know what I used? I used my hat as reference. Because I was like, how should I make Bulbasaur? Since this was the mistake piece. You'll see what I mean. This bulb, pun totally intended. This Bulbasaur was not intentional because I really didn't think I was going to make another ornament. But because the color was just so perfect, kind of similar to my hat, I was like, it must be done. It must be done. We'll put Bulbasaur right there. There. I'm probably glazing it all wrong, but I might give it a second coat. Not on camera. I don't want to bore you guys. I don't want to bore you guys. But yeah. Maybe a second coat would make more sense. Just to kind of protect it. And I've never used this one. And I know those of you who are with the Sophie and Toffee Club most likely got this. I just never used it because I don't glaze. What's your opinion on this for those of you who have it? I'm very curious. I really like this one. It's so simple, but it's so pretty. And that's why I wanted an ornament with this one on the inside. Let's see, where's the other cup? The other cup's right there. Right here. So now I have my little crew of drying bulbs. The other one don't need glazing because they're on the inside. So I can close this before I cause a disaster. But yeah, let me show you. You know how I said I didn't need all the ornaments? Look, 2 are left. That's crazy. Considering there's one that's an absolute mistake and I threw it away though. I don't remember why. Why was it a mistake? Let me fish it out of the garbage. Oh, there it is. This is the garbage one. Oh, it's not as bad. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, it is pretty bad. Cause I was like, oh, I'll make a third, glitter. I was like, I'll make a third Pikachu. But instead of a solid yellow like the other ones, I'll make it a glitter yellow. See? But then I thought, oh, maybe the glitter yellow is a little too translucent-y. So I was like, oh, I'll put just a little bit of the yellow paint on the inside. And look, I don't know what happened. The glue and the paint just didn't dry. So, and this is, we're talking 24 hours later, guys. This is 24 hours ago. Still liquidy. So, yeah, I threw this away. Because I don't want the cats going in there, and then if they knock it, and then glue's on the floor, and then Splinter, because he's not the brightest kitten. He's sweet. He's really sweet. But he is not the brightest kitten And he's not a kitten anymore. He'll just eat stuff off the ground. So yeah, this one's garbage. And this one, I wanted to show you. See, I wanted to make her in here, kind of floating, which would have been super cute. But at the same time, I needed more of an environment, and I just didn't. Oh no, go back. What I could do is kind of an environment in the same way I did the Pikachu snow monster. But yeah, I would need to laminate it and make it work. I guess if my video this week does well, then I might do more ornaments. We'll see. We'll see if people like geeky ornaments. We'll take it from there. Thank you guys for keeping me company. I'll see you tomorrow.